Our planet once belonged to monsters that today seem like they are from the wildest sci-fi movies. Forget dinosaurs. In the past, nature experimented with evolutionary anomalies that exceed human imagination. From marine predators with circular saws to giant flying beasts, these are the 10 most insane prehistoric creatures that ever walked Earth or ruled its oceans. Number 10 opens with an absolute absurdity. Imagine a creature that looks like a shark, but instead of normal jaws, it has a circular saw built into its mouth. Meet Helicoprion. This prehistoric predator possessed an evolutionary anomaly, a tooth whorl. When a new tooth grew, the old one didn't fall out. The entire row shifted and rolled inside the lower jaw like a gear. For a long time, scientists had no idea how this buzzsaw worked. Today, we know Helicoprion literally sliced its prey alive. When it closed its jaw, the teeth rotated backward, cutting soft prey like a mechanical knife. A true nightmare from the Permian depths.
In ninth place, we travel back 500 million years to a time when evolution was just testing what was possible. The result of this wild experiment is Opabenia. This tiny marine creature looks more like an alien from another world than an Earth animal. On its head, this neighbor of Helicoprion possessed 5 stalked eyes, providing it with an almost perfect view of its surroundings. But the most insane part was its mouth. Opabenia lacked traditional jaws. Instead, it had a long, flexible proboscis ending in a sharp claw, which it used to dig prey out of the sand and pass it into its mouth located on the underside of its body. Pure evolutionary madness.
In 8th place, we leave the mysterious marine depths behind and soar high into the clouds. Imagine the absolute ruler of the late Cretaceous that surpassed everything that ever took flight on our planet. Its name is Quetzalcoatlus. This gigantic pterosaur was the largest flying creature in Earth's history. When standing on the ground, it reached the height of a full-grown giraffe, and its wingspan measured an incredible 11 meters. Unlike Helicoprion or Opabenia, Quetzalcoatlus dominated both the air and the harsh land. Despite its monstrous size, its unique hollow bones meant it weighed only 250 kilograms. This allowed it to easily launch itself from the ground into the air and glide across vast distances without a single stop. A true prehistoric dragon. In 7th place, we return to the strange Cambrian Ocean to meet a creature whose entire name literally means born of hallucinations, hallucigenia. When scientists first discovered its fossils, they were so incredibly confused that they reconstructed this animal completely upside down and backward. This tiny, worm-like organism looks like an absolute nightmare of a surrealist painter. On its back, it possessed 7 pairs of stiff, sharp spines that served as passive defense against predators. Conversely, on the underside of its body, it had long, tentacle-like appendages ending in tiny claws, which it used to move slowly across the seafloor. To make matters worse, its elongated body ended in a tube-like head without distinct eyes. Compared to the giant predator Quetzalcoatlus, hallucigenia seems tiny, but its bizarre anatomy makes it a total pinnacle of evolutionary madness. In 6th place, we leave the strange Cambrian oceans behind and move onto dry land during the Carboniferous period. Imagine dense, humid, and oxygen-rich rainforests ruled by the largest terrestrial invertebrate of all time, Arthropleura. This gigantic prehistoric millipede reached an incredible length of 2.5 meters, and its wide, segmented body carried dozens of pairs of strong legs. As it moved across the forest floor, the sound of its body resembled the rustling of heavy armor. Despite its terrifying, monstrous appearance, which would cause absolute panic today, modern scientific research shows Arthropleura was mostly a peaceful herbivore. It fed on decaying trunks of giant ferns. Still, its massive size and rapid movement make it a fascinating, unforgettable gem of our planet's evolutionary history. In fifth place, we dive deep into the Devonian, the age of fishes, ruled by absolute terror, Dunkleosteus. This 10-meter predator was a living tank of prehistoric seas. Instead of typical teeth, massive, razor-sharp bony plates extended from its jaws, functioning like a self-sharpening guillotine. It could snap them shut instantly, generating crushing pressure that easily sliced through the toughest shells of ancient cephalopods. The front of its body was protected by massive armor made of heavy bone, making it an almost invulnerable killer. While Arthropleura was a giant but peaceful forest resident, Dunkleosteus represented an apex, ruthless predator. Its terrible strength and terrifying jaws make it one of the most dangerous creatures that evolution ever created in the depths of our oceans.
In fourth place, we leave the deep Devonian waters behind and travel to the late Cretaceous to meet one of the most bizarre dinosaurs ever, Therizinosaurus. This giant 5-ton creature looked like a crazy evolutionary experiment. Its most terrifying feature was its forelimbs, which carried gigantic, meter-long claws sharp as scythes. Although you would instantly see it as a bloodthirsty monster that mercilessly tears apart any prey, the truth is completely opposite. Therizinosaurus was a peaceful herbivore. It did not use its fearsome claws for hunting, but for pulling down high tree branches and defending against predatory Tarbosaurus. This giant feathered creature with a Goliath body and killer weapons is fascinating proof of prehistoric life's incredible diversity.
In third place, we dive into the fresh waters of the Paleozoic Devonian to meet the absolute king of ancient estuaries and river systems, Jaekelopterus. This gigantic eurypterid, commonly known as a sea scorpion, was the largest arthropod to ever live on our planet. It reached an incredible length of 2.5 meters. Its most terrifying weapon was a pair of giant, 40-centimeter-long claws with sharp spikes, used to slice prey instantly. Unlike the terrestrial millipede Arthropleura, Jaekelopterus was an aggressive and highly active predator. With perfectly developed vision and a streamlined body, it hunted early armored fish and other aquatic creatures. It represented a living nightmare of every ancient ecosystem. This underwater tank with blades for hands is fascinating proof of the gigantic sizes invertebrate life could reach. In second place, we slither into the hot, steamy Paleocene, where a new ruler of shadows arose after the dinosaur extinction, Titanoboa. This monstrous snake reached an incredible length of 14 meters and weighed over 1 ton, making it the largest snake of all time. Imagine a creature thicker than a human waist, moving unnoticed through the swamps of modern-day Colombia. Unlike the aquatic predator Jaekelopterus, which sliced prey with claws, Titanoboa eliminated its victims with an uncompromising, crushing constriction. It hunted giant crocodiles and turtles, swallowing them whole. Hidden in the murky water of the prehistoric jungle, this gigantic constrictor represents the absolute pinnacle of reptile evolution and the embodiment of pure, silent terror.
And finally, in first place, we return to the very beginning of everything,
into the Cambrian seas, where Earth's first true ruler was born, Anomalocaris. In a world full of tiny organisms, this 1-meter creature was an absolute giant and the first apex predator in Earth's history. Its greatest weapons were 2 spiky frontal appendages used to grasp prey instantly, and a circular mouth lined with sharp plates. Unlike Titanoboa, which attacked from the jungle shadows, Anomalocaris ruled the open ocean. With giant compound eyes and lateral swimming flaps, it was a fast, agile, and relentless hunter of early trilobites. This bizarre evolutionary gem, resembling an alien creature, ignited the evolutionary arms race and forever changed the course of life on our planet.